Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Chris, and I'm back at it again with another video. We talking Tesla vlogs, Tesla news, reactions on this channel. So if y'all new to the channel, make sure y'all smash the subscribe button, run it up. We're on the road to 2K, and you already know what it is on here. Dream Squad. Y'all already see it today. I missed a couple days. Sorry about that. But we getting right back into it. You know, we've been dealing with this Arctic weather down here in Texas too. This weekend it was like 16 degrees, the low, and like in the 20s. So I'm just making sure my pipes don't burst and stuff like that. But it's going crazy in the Midwest right now. We're gonna watch this video in Chicago and see what these Teslas are doing. I personally didn't have any problems in 20-degree weather, but I know it's like negative degrees in Chicago right now, and they got a lot more snow. It actually did snow, and I'm in Dallas. It actually did snow in Dallas, but my Tesla is garage kept, so it didn't really affect me, and I charged in my garage, and I didn't have any issues. But these people are another story. So let's all right, let's start.
Is this frustrating?
Very frustrating.
Tell me about that.
I want Elon Musk to do something about this. He'll probably help us out.
So electric vehicles may be the wave of the future, but a whole lot of owners are having trouble dealing with Chicago's bitter cold temperatures. Public charging stations have turned car graveyards over the past couple days.
Dane Placco reports on the frustration and some tips from an auto expert.
Nothing, no juice, it's still on 0%, and this is like 3 hours this morning being out here, after being out here 8 hours yesterday.
Tyree Beard was among the dozens of Tesla owners trying desperately to power up their cars at this Tesla supercharging station in Oak Brook. A scene mirrored with long lines and abandoned cars at scores of other charging stations around the Chicago area.
Man, this is crazy.
That is
it's
crazy.
A disaster. Seriously.
Yo, so basically, because I watched a couple of these videos so far, so basically it's seeming like, because it's so cold, negative freaking 14 degrees, as you can see. Basically, it's so cold. I'm assuming, I'm not too technical with this, but I'm gonna keep it base level. So I'm assuming the battery can't heat up fast enough, because you're supposed to preheat the battery, and the battery's supposed to heat up to a certain temperature, and it's supposed to be able to take that charge. So I think it's kind of a mixture of that. And I'm guessing because of the weather also, the charging stations were having issues. So some charging stations were closed due to the weather. And then, as you know, in the area, especially a big city as I'm pretty sure in Chicago, there's not too many locations. There's probably like a handful of locations where in the vicinity of probably where you at, where you can charge. And it's like crazy wait time. It's looking like Cali for these other EV guys. Got a wait time, and then they said once you get there, basically what they're saying, it's like long charge times, like 2-hour charges. You already know on my channel, I already talk about how long it takes to charge regularly. It's anywhere from like, depending, like if you zeroed, like if you down to like a low percentage, it's anywhere to like 50 minutes, an hour maybe at most. But they talk about 2 hours or whatever for it to take charge. So that's a problem. That is a problem. But we're gonna finish watching this, and I'll give you my full opinion. But let's see what everybody else has to say. 'Cause I don't think I've seen this video, but I've seen other videos in the area of people talking about it. So let's finish it.
Bunch of dead robots out here.
Dead robots. This is your
dead robots. What a quote.
No laughing matter to people like Kevin Sumrack, who landed at O'Hare last night to find his Tesla dead, forcing him to hire a flatbed tow truck.
Homie had to tow his car. His EV is not even a Tesla, but he had to get that joint towed. Yo, look, if I ever had this problem, let me try not to give too much, but yo, if I had this problem, if I ran into this issue, yeah, it's wraps. That's all I'm going to say. I'll give you more, but that's all I'm going to say. It'll be wraps.
Try to find a working charging station.
So I can get back to Indiana.
But you can't find one that's charging or working?
Either working or doesn't have cars sitting, still plugged in.
You've been here since when?
5 p.m. yesterday.
Nah.
20 hours or so.
Yeah, about
20 hours and negative 13 degrees. You sitting outside in your car, you're bugging.
Real expert we talked to says there are some things that EV owners can do when it gets this brutal.
It's so cold, this man is crying.
Like any new technology, Dane, there's a learning curve.
Mark Bielik of the Chicago Auto Trade Association says all EVs can have problems dealing with extreme cold and says it's important for drivers to hit their preconditioning button before they charge their battery.
It's not plug and go. You have to precondition the battery, meaning that you have to get the battery up to the optimal temperature to accept the fast charge.
We have had extraordinary
That's correct.
cold, but is this acceptable?
No, not at all. I mean, premium price for these Teslas.
In Oak Brook, Dane Placco, Fox 32 Chicago.
What a disaster that was.
No kidding.
Oh my.
Yo, that's pretty much it for the video. Yo, my thoughts real quick. Yo, if I honestly, as a real person, just like you and everybody else watching this video, if I ran into that situation, yo, I don't know, like, I would have to get rid of my EV. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, that's super inconvenient. That's something I wouldn't have really considered, but of course I personally wouldn't live anywhere that it gets that cold anyway. So, I feel like I would be aware of that, the battery's affected by, certain weather situations like high temperatures and obviously the low temperature. But I guess I wouldn't have thought that it would have been something that crazy. Like it wouldn't even accept charges. The long wait times. Yeah, I'm super impatient. Definitely not looking to do that. I already get a little bit impatient for the wait times now. Not the wait times, but the charge times. So I think it's just a learning curve, and this is just not. This is kind of not like, it's not a good look for somebody like the brand Tesla, and people that are looking to go EV. It's just not this is just like bad news after bad news, it's just not looking good. It's just another thing to think about. Like now, like if I had a gas car looking to go EV, now I'm thinking like, okay, I pretty much have to have a house to charge it. I probably, like I said on my channel all the time, I wouldn't recommend getting an electric vehicle if you're in an apartment. I mean, it's me personally, unless your apartment maybe has like chargers available for you. I personally wouldn't advise it. Unless they have a charger or you can have your own garage at your apartment. I personally wouldn't get it. I just couldn't see myself waiting at a charger, every day or whatever, every other day or whatever, depending on how much you drive. So me personally, I wouldn't do that. I would, so that you have to worry about range anxiety. You have to worry about where's the closest supercharger, or if you have a regular EV, where's the closest fast charger near me. It's unfortunate that it's not like at every corner like a regular gas station. Stuff like that. The charge times, factoring that into like my trips. If a trip is maybe like 500 miles, you got to plan for like the 2 trips, 2 stops, extra stops. You're going to have to wait at a supercharger. So, I mean, it's just not looking good. So that's kind of like what I've been saying, what I've been punching home in these videos is, it's kind of tough. I think if you're in the EV market right now, me personally, I would only buy a Tesla, but a lot of the other brands, they are making a lot of cooler designs than Tesla right now, in my personal opinion. For me, if you don't already have one, I would probably wait until at least 2025 when everybody would have the universal Tesla charger. Everybody will have the same charger, so you'll probably get a little bit of a better experience. But I also think as the technology grows, I would hope it gets better. Like I hope the charging time gets better and things like that, and the range as well. So let me know what y'all think down below. Once again, it's your boy Chris, and I'm out. Peace.